Hello, how's it going, guys? Vulkee Realty Team here. Great results. Yingba. I just want to kind of update and see, tell you guys how real estate works from my experience. So today we have a walkthrough. First time that I have been in my life. You know, so I have three deals that are closing this month, and of the three, the let's say the first one is actually going pretty well. Okay, so that's the walkthrough today that I'm going to mention also. So I wasn't worried much about the first one. The second and third one, I had some issues with it. Um, both buyers did not do home inspection, so they can't. They're not. They don't get the upper hand now. But the bank also have um, their appraiser to go check. So when the appraiser checks the home. Let's just call the second home have two items that needs to be repaired. So that's going okay now too. So that was good. Uh, I thought that was gonna be a hard one, but that's okay. Because the buyer understands, the seller understands, so we're okay. And then the third one, uh, remember, no home inspection. The buyers did a walkthrough. The garage was curving a little bit, so there was a little bit of issue. So in this case, the seller have an upper hand, but luckily the buyer asked for credits, and the seller was willing to give 2,000 credits, so that's a plus. So these two are not going to close tomorrow, which is Friday, but they will eventually close, maybe in a week or two. Well, number two, maybe close by next week. Number three, maybe next week or in 2 weeks, which is fine. So those are the two deals that were I had to work a little bit hard on that one. Those two. But then the first one was the easiest one. But in this kind of real estate, sometimes the easiest one may be the hardest one at the end. So what happened with the first one is we went to the property today to do a walkthrough. Remember a while back when it was negative 10 degree? Well, this is a lesson for some of you if you don't know. If you are ever going to go on a vacation for a long time in the winter time, make sure you turn on your heat at least 60, 65 degree. Leave it on like auto, so it keeps the house warm because this is what happened if you don't do that. I think that's what happened. So we went in all to the walkthrough, opened the property. I can hear water coming down, and I'm sure that's not good. And then I turned the corner and I saw like the ceiling fell down, like a whole chunk of the ceiling, like one third of it. Water was on the floor. The floor came up like this. The basement floor went came down. Water was just dripping, doing all the time I was there with the buyer. So I just told the buyer. I looked and saw it, so I was like, "Hey, buyer, we're not buying the house. We're gonna cancel." And they didn't see it yet, so I said, "Hey, come inside. I want you to show you, cause so that way you believe it." So they came inside, they saw it, and unfortunately, I'm sorry, but we have to buy a new one now and look for a new home. I went upstairs. It's a two stories. I went upstairs. I thought it was maybe the like those faucet or something like showers turn on, but I checked. All those are off. No water was coming down from those faucet or shower heads. And then I thought it was the roof too, but then after everything was done, I was outside. The roof looks fine to me, and the seller said it was like the roof for like what, maybe a couple months. I can't believe. I don't know. I don't remember. A couple months or a few years old, so it shouldn't be a problem. But then it turns out that it's the water pipe. It burst. It got, it was cold, so maybe the heat was not turned on, so it burst. So yeah, so that one's canceled now. So earnest money is coming back to my buyer, so I'm going to help them buy, look for a new one, new property. So that's that, guy. So yeah, very interesting month, huh? So, um, no closing for. Well, actually, I have one more closing next week. So instead of four closing, I went down to one closing. So one closing of the three, I lost one of the deal. Two of the other deal will be closed sometime the first or second week of February 2023. So I mean, it is what it is. Real estate, that's how it is. You win some, you gain some, but you know, just gotta be patient, and things will eventually uh, find its way. All right. So that's um, what's happening with me. But then um, investment, yeah, real estate investment. I'm starting to invest a little bit now, and I can see the potential that you can go pretty far with investment. I mean, I knew about investing, but I don't want to do it. And then my wife forced me, and now, you know, I see that it's good. So, um, I mean, everything in life you have to go for it. If you're too scared, you don't make that jump. You're not going to find what's over there. I mean, it's okay to make mistakes. When you make mistake, you actually learn a lot from it, and that's what happened to me. I mean, not just these three deals, but every year there's always something that comes up. And when I have everything so smooth and so good, yeah, it's good. You know, that's easy for me. But I learn the most when I have mistakes, or not like not technically not my mistakes, but like when things happen that makes the deal harder to deal or do or work with, that's when I learn the most. So that's where you get your most experience. So yeah, all right, guys. Um, so overall, not bad. The year's turning out okay. It's going all right. So it is what it is. And if you need a property to sell or to buy, grant money, let me know because the government is giving out $10,000 for those that qualify. And also bank itself, they have internal grant money. So I'm a specialized realtor slash grant realtor person. So so anyway, you know, yeah. Good luck, guys. This year, if you're buying or selling, um, don't wait for anything. You should always follow your instinct. The market may be saying this, but if you're in a position that's good, go for it. Do it. Nothing's going to wait for you. Time is just fleeing. So do what's best for you. But you know, don't take my word for it. Do what's best for you. Okay, I'm just sharing, giving you my experience in life. So all right. So next time you want to buy, sell, invest, grant, let me know. Okay, Yang Bang, create results. Vulkee Realty Team. All right, see you guys. Have a good night.